Hare Krishna,
Ma,
Danvat Pranam.
Mataji, otherwise you can, I will read the slokas.
Okay, I'll read the shlokas, Prabhuji. Hare
Okay, Hare
Krishna, Danvat Pranam. Welcome everyone to Vani Amritvani program. His Grace Kaustubha Krishna Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ram Kripa Das Prabhuji will be reading the Nam Amrit, followed by Prabhupada quote, followed by Prabhupada Leela Amrit. Her Grace Rupavati Mataji will be reciting the shlokas. Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, read it.
Ram Kripa Prabhuji.
It has to be read by Ram Kripa.
Krishna. Namamrita, the nectar of the holy name. Om ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His Holiness भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूपलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री नामामृत, the nectar of the holy name. A devotee's aspiration to chant in ecstasy. O lotus-eyed one, when will I be able to always chant your holy name? And being inspired by that chanting, when I will be able to dance on the banks of the Yamuna. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.56. Srila Prabhupada quote, 9th October. Hanuman was ordered to bring some medicine from some mountain. He was a monkey. He was animal. He did not know how to pick it up. Take the whole mountain, execute the order, and then Ramchandra and Lakshmana, they will find out what is that medicine. This is Vaishnava. In one's known capacity, you should give the best service to the Lord. Aligarh, October 9th, 1976. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada Leelamrita. Ideally, hello.
एक मिनट प्रभुजी.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Srila Prabhupada Leelamrit. Ideally, family life and spiritual life should progress side by side. But the difficulty was always why. She was disturbed over the business losses and apathetic to the spiritual successes. She wanted to stay within the orbit of the family, orbit of the home and family. And despite Abhay's suggestions, she refused to accept the initiation from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta. It was his own wife who was his most formidable competitor, and she waged her opposition right in the home where it was least welcome. When Abhay occasionally visited his family in Allahabad, he tried to satisfy them with his good intentions. Business had not gone so well in Bombay, but he had new plans, and he assured his family that there was no need to worry. He planned to do more preaching in his home. The whole family could become more involved in spiritual activities. He wanted to invite guests, hold discussions on Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, perform kirtana, distribute prasadam. He wanted to preach just as his spiritual master and god brothers were preaching. Such a program wouldn't require that a sannyasi or a brahmachari come and preside. Abhay could do it himself. This would be an example of the ideal household wife. But Radharani was unsubmissive. Rather than rather than coming to hear him speak, she stayed with the children in another room, taking tea. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam. Bhagavad Gita 13.20. Prakritim pursam chay eva vidhi anadi ubhava api vikaram cha gunamaschay vidhi prakriti sambhavam. Translation: Material nature and living entities should be understood to be beginningless. Their transformation and the modes of matter are products of material nature. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.12.38 Iti utana padaha putro dhruva krishna parayanah abhut trayanam lokanam chudamanir iva malaha. Translation: In this way, the fully Krishna conscious Dhruv Maharaj, the exalted son of Maharaj Uttanapad, attained the summit of the three statuses of planetary system. Hare Krishna. Chapter 5: The Activities of Sakshi Gopala. CC Madhya 5.1 पदभ्यां चलन्यः प्रतिमस्वरूपो ब्रह्मण्यदेवो हि स्तः गम्यं देशं यौ विप्रकृते अद्भुतेऽहं तं साक्षी गोपालम् अहं नातो अस्मि. Translation: I offer my respectful humble obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of God, Brahmanya Deva, who appeared as Sakshi Gopala to benefit a Brahmana. For 100 days he travelled through the country, walking on his own legs. Thus his activities are wonderful. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari ki jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakha ki jai, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhaktanuman ki jai, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maya ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Morning Japa program ki jai, Amritvani ki jai, Samasta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is written that Prayana Alpa Ayusha Sabya Kalau Asmin Yuge Jana Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagya Hi Upadirsa. In Kali Yuga, the life of the people will be very small, 100 or less years, and their intelligence also will be very less. It may not be possible for them to read all these Vedas or to go in the jungles or in secluded places for many years to pray or worship to the Lord, to get liberation or to be in the devotional service of the Lord. And therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he appeared 500 years before as Yuga Avatar. In the previous Yugas, Lord Krishna, he appeared in various forms to kill the asuras. But in Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came to kill the asuric mentality of the people, because in Kali Yuga, he found that there were people normally suffering from various type of miseries, and that bhakti bhav which was there in the previous yugas in the people was becoming less and less, and therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, in Kali Yuga, it is only the way of chanting which can purify us and bring in to get liberation. Harir Nam, Harir Nam, Harir Nam eva kevalam, kalo nasteva, nasteva, nasteva gati anyata. In Kali Yuga, the only way is to remember the Hari, chant his name. And there is no other way, no other way, no other way. And therefore, he advised his associates or disciples like Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Jiva Goswami, told them to go to Vrindavan and find out the places of pastimes of Lord Krishna, and write about those pastimes and revive the love for Krishna in the minds of the people. And therefore, Rupa Goswami, he wrote Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, that is nectar of devotion, in which he gave different types of devotional service to be done to get the mercy of the Lord and to be in the loving service of the Lord. In that, he said that devotional service are three types. One is in practice, the other is in ecstasy, and the third is pure love of Godhead. Now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whenever first time when he went to Jagannath Puri and he took the darshan of Lord Jagannath, he was so much in ecstasy that he fell down like a danda on the floor and became unconscious. And of course, when his associates came and he started chanting the Harinam, then he revived. And when he revived, he started chanting and dancing, and tears flew from his eyes, and the hair on his body became straight. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wanted that everybody in Kali Yuga, they should be in the devotional service and should be in the ecstasy to get the love of the God. Now, sometimes it is possible only when we first come into Krishna consciousness. And to come in Krishna consciousness, we should be chanting, and then by chanting under the guidance of the pure devotees or senior devotees, and ultimately to get the initiation and get a spiritual master who can only guide us as to how to be in the devotional service of the Lord. In Bhagavad Gita also it is said that tadvidi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnanena tastva darshana. So it is very essential to have a spiritual master and to get the initiation so that he can guide us and to be in the devotional service of the Lord and to get mercy and ultimately to get liberation. Hare Krishna. In Prabhupada quote, Srila Prabhupada has given the example of Hanuman. As it is, Hanuman is a great devotee of Lord Ram. And in the war, when Lakshman became unconscious due to Brahmastra, which was thrown by Indrajit, the son of Ravana. Then the Vaidya who was there, he advised that if anybody can bring Sanjeevani Bhuti, which is available only in Himalayas, Mount Everest, then he can be saved, and it should be brought within during the night time. Otherwise, there are less chances of his survival. And therefore, Hanuman took the responsibility of going. But then Hanuman, when he reached, because he was a Vayuputra, so he flew and went to Himalayas. There he found there are so many types of shrubs there, and he couldn't recognize what is Sanjeevani Bhuti. So he brought the whole mountain and brought it here, thinking that Vaidya will be able to find out which is the proper shrub to be used for reviving Lakshmana. So here Prabhupada is giving the example that we should be like Hanuman, and whenever there is any, we should always be in the devotional service of the Lord, and whatever the responsibility is put upon us, we should do it thoroughly. Hare Krishna. Now we will go for Damodara.